So today is Sunday, friends. We are back again with an interesting topic of body language vis-a-vis confidence on the channel Share and Learn by Vikas. If you like the contents of today's discussion, please share it with your family, friends, near and dear ones, as well as your colleagues. And don't forget to subscribe this channel. So body language is full of messages, sometimes intentional and sometimes not. If we are going in a controlled environment, then body language is intentional. We try to replicate our body language with the notes or with the speaking which we have prepared. But many a times it's not. So our body language basically introduces us before we speak. If our body language is different, we can term it as negative or positive. So if our speaking is something different, the person who is attending us will be able to locate with our gesture that what he is speaking, his body language is not supporting. So there is a need cautiously to improve our confidence and project our confidence, because if we are not able to communicate by speaking and with aligning with our body language, the first thing which is lost is our confidence. So we have to maintain our positive body language, as well as we have to also project our confidence. So let's get going. The first topic which I've kept for the discussions here on the table is let's utilize this space. So when we are addressing the other person and if we are standing, let's be straight, our shoulder a little straight, and let's occupy the space which is around us, and feet little 6 inches apart. That will give a confidence to ourselves that yes, when we are addressing to the other person, our speaking and our body language will align to themselves. When we are sitting, addressing the other person while sitting, so let's occupy the entire space of the chair. Don't leave it, and be very comfortable, be straight, as it also mentioned in the posture out here in a diagram, which you can also have a look at it. All these two things will first of all makes us appear confidence, and it is very important for us that the other person or the other group whom we are addressing, they should look at us as a confident person. The don'ts which we have to also carry is that don't make our body very small or with a very folded hands like this. So it should not be the area of posture when it comes to we are addressing to the other person. The second point is eyes up, chin up. If we are having a friendly eye contact with the person whom we are interacting, he will or she will understand that we are listening to him or her, as well as we are engaged into the discussions. Chin up always supports eye to eye connection. Just an example, if chin is down like this and if we are looking at the person like this, so that body language doesn't supports actually what we are speaking, and the person who is listening to us or talking to us will get dejected. So this is the right posture, a chin up and an eye to eye contact. This makes us appear confident. The don'ts here is don't look your head down, and neither if we are having a sitting discussions, so don't scroll down in between the discussions with the papers unnecessarily which are there on the table. So this gives a underconfidence to all of us, and if we avoid these things and if we have our eyes up and chin up, we will be having a very confident discussion with the person whom we are interacting. So friends, the third and the last point for discussion today is the hands movement. Hands basically are the friends of our body posture. If we are able to take the help of our hands, we will be able to communicate more effectively with our body language as well as with our speaking, and that strengthens our messages, increases the value of our messages. For example, if we have to tell that we are expanding the client base, we can always tell that this is our base and now we are expanding the base to this much of numbers. Similarly, if we are having a positive spike in our deals, we can always mention that see, this is the spike which we have registered over a period of time in this deal. So that will give a very clear impact and will help people to pay attention to our discussions. Our body tells our story, and all gestures makes us assured and confident. If we'll practice these three steps, we will certainly be encouraging our body language connection to our confidence, and overall our confidence will increase. So friends was going through this line that way we speak our ideas, it does matters, which means that we also have to understand and go through a discussion on that while we are speaking, how we can be more confident. So thanks for watching today's session. We will see each one of us on next Sunday.